Hello, everyone. This is TC Hiker with episode 6 of Central New York Trails Less Traveled. Today we are in Robinson Hollow State Forest hiking the Finger Lakes Trail. This is the parking lot and access point for the trail here on Robinson Hollow Road. It's about a quarter mile off of Route 79, about 15 miles east of Ithaca. So to start the hike, just pick up the trail on the end of the parking lot and head up this old woods road here. So this hike is 7 miles. It's out and back. There are some pretty steep hilly sections, especially in the beginning. So I wouldn't really recommend this as a first time hike. Yeah, but it's a super scenic, great forest setting. There are a few camping spots on the trail. It's overall a great hike. So you'll be climbing for about the first 3/10 of a mile. And over here, you can see the trail turns right. Up here, it leaves the old woods road. And the trailhead is pretty close to the highway. But after maybe 5 minutes of hiking, all the noise will go away. And you'll likely have the trail to yourself if you come here. And all the times I've hiked this trail, I've always never seen anyone. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more remote state forests of the region. But you'll get to this little flat plateau once you finish climbing. And going through here this morning, it's some patchy fog out here, where the sun just shines through those trees. It's a beautiful morning. So after that flat plateau section, you'll come down a pretty steep descent and enter the main hollow of Robinson Hollow State Forest. And you'll know that you've hit the bottom once you cross this little creek here. So you'll cross the creek and you'll get to this little intersection. So left is the main trail. That's where we're gonna go. But right is a Blue Blaze Trail that goes to a lean-to and a campsite. Yeah, they have both here. Yeah, but it's a great spot to camp. Likely won't be occupied even on weekends. But for now, we're going to turn left here and continue on the main FLT. At about 1.6 miles in, you'll cross the same stream again. And this signifies the end of the walk through the hollow section. And now you'll begin a more gradual ascent back up the hill. Don't worry, it's not going to be as steep as the one you came down. But of course, you'll have to go that way to get back to the trailhead. Yeah, but you'll start this more gradual ascent and almost halfway through to the other side of the hike. After you complete that smaller climb, you'll be in this really beautiful deciduous forest for pretty much the rest of the outbound leg of this hike. And you can probably tell from the footage I've taken so far, there's already some leaves on the ground, and it's only the end of August. It'll be September tomorrow. So when peak foliage does come in October, this trail looks really beautiful. So I'd encourage this, especially as a fall hike. Don't want to miss out. Just over 3 miles in, you'll begin another short descent down to Harford-Slaterville Road, which is the turnaround point for this hike. And you'll reach that in about 0.6 miles from the beginning of the descent. And here is the turnaround point for the hike. And if you've been following my series here, you'll probably recognize this area on Harford-Slaterville Road. This is also the starting point for the Hammond Hill Radio Tower Loop. So if you're feeling extra adventurous, maybe you want to add on some extra mileage, just continue across the road and you can do the Radio Tower Loop. But for now, we're just going to turn around, go back the same way we came. It's pretty self-explanatory. 3.5 miles each way, totaling to 7 miles of hiking. And thanks to the power of editing, 3.5 miles later, we're back at the trailhead. So that was the Finger Lakes Trail through Robinson Hollow State Forest. If you want to check out this trail in person, which I hope you will because it's an awesome hike, be sure to check out my online hiking guide for Robinson Hollow, which is linked in the description. There you'll find an even more detailed description and step-by-step guide to this hike. And on that same website, you'll find over 30 other different great hiking trails in central New York that are well worth your time if you're in the area. So that was episode 6 of Central New York Trails Less Traveled. Until next time, happy hiking.